things around this time. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice, and it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
This one popped by Khalil Shakir. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The tight end going in motion to the left. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo. On play action, Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action now, and here's Allen. Now he takes off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Allen will give this to Davis. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The score, Bills 7, Buccaneers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very confident. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. When you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Allen.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. Great, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Baker going to give it to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Baker. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. incomplete. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On 4th down, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Bucs. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll run with Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180!
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. It's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Was great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And he will score. A little Shaquille. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his second touchdown of the game. Double the season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point try by Bucs. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Baker to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Give. This is Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Right back to Irving. Yes. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, Baker. The catch made by McMillan. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first. and 10.
319.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. There's a 3rd down and 4.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. This one complete to Palmer. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 36-yard line.
Alert, alert, 180.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's to the right side, taken in by Evans. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Mike Evans. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Regular, regular, regular.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And it's CMC.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield. In the area of holding. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag.
Second down.
Second down throw from Mayfield. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Complete to Cade Otten. First and 10 at the 35.
First down, here's Irvin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Out right and catch Mays. That's Ibuka. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now Mayfield, and that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and long.
What's up?
Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irvin. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
The Buccaneer first down.
Here's Irvin. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. It is second and 6.
20! What's up?
Throwing is Baker. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And The Bucs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. The Bills offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
180.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does. By a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
1st and 10 of the
Baker to throw. To the left side. To Godwin. And the Buccaneers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
180.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
There's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, this is strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this. With 1st down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Another Bills 1st down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And taken in by Shakir. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen to the left side. It's caught by Shakir. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's third and 1.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. Third and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
20. Stop.
They'll go again here with Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
180. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. Irvin's got a first down, still going. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. Here's a chance. To put this game away. First down and goal.
180. What's that?
White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's... And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line.
180. What's that?
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Take the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of
Down at the 12.
Yards.
It's 1st and 10.
Another Bills first down.
Round 80.
1st and 10 at the 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Yards. Complete to
An
Josh
enviable
Palmer.
spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
180.
At the Buccaneers 2-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver.
It's now 3rd down.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bills first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Look out.
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
His kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bills 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
180.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Will knock him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180. What's that?
They'll run with Irving. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
6.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
What's that? 319. What's that?
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. To the Bills.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's second and 2. Run out of the gun with Cook. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
In motion, Shakir.
The 16-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
It leads to
And it'll bring up
10.
second down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
At the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back.
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Second and 7.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down. It's out. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
38 yards. That's another Bills first down.
To throw again, it's Allen. That is caught at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Cook, and he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown this time, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
45. Bills 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Again, this is Irving, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Right back to Irving. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On third down, it's Irving. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for first and 10. A final shot now for Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.